Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be showing you guys something very important. You guys have been asking about this, so it's going to be a step-by-step video. I'll be showing you guys how to do this particular thing in my hand, the overlap, and how to line in your trouser waist side, how to line in the trouser, and how to do the belt overlap so that you can put your button at that area. You can see that side. So I'll be taking you guys through the video step by step. So if you like it, give it a thumb up and make sure you subscribe if you are yet to subscribe. Let's go straight into the video and do this step by step. So this is what we're going to have. This is our belt strap. This is our belt loop, as you can see. So the first thing I'll be doing will be on the waist side. I already folded my band. In case you haven't seen the video, go under the description below. You see the construction of the video step by step, which is the full video. So on the waistband, actually, I'll be sewing the smaller part of the waistband. So pay good attention to this side. It is very, very important. This is all the trick in which you need to figure that part out before we line in it and do that. So pay attention at this place very well. So here on the waist area, you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to stitch this place to where our zip, where the gator stop. You can see where the gator stopped, right? This is where the zipper cover stopped. That's where I'm going to stitch it to. You can see that, and I'm going to lock it at that place. You can see what I did. After making my lock at that place, I'm going to fold what I wanted to use for my, let me open that place. What I wanted to use for my overlap, depending on what you want to use, this place is going to be like 1 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to fold that backward. Just in case you're watching this video via your phone, as you can see right here on my hand, the video is playing via my phone. All you just have to do is under this sewing workshop, you can see the subscribe button in front of it. Click on the subscribe button and click on the bell notification and click on all, this place which is all. Turn everything off. It's going to show you you've received all notifications for your channel. You can see that, so you are now subscribed to the channel. Just in case, to see all video, click on this and it's going to take you to the main channel. You can see this is the main channel. We have all the videos. So to get access to all the video here, just click on the videos and it will take you to all of the video on the channel, so you can have access to all the video that I've uploaded previously and so on. So that's about it. Just subscribe to the channel. Let's get straight into the video. To continue my stitch, you can see what I'm doing. So this area has been a very heavy question for me. That's why I'm making this video. You can see I'm going to start stitching. So I'm going to stop at that area. I'm going to measure 3 inches for my belt loop, and I'm going to place my belt loop at that 3 inches. You can see that. I'll place my belt loop. Here also, before the joining of the waist, I'm going to place another belt loop. You can see that. So here, before the ending of the back, for the ending, I'll be putting in 3 inches also. I'll place my belt loop, that place also. So you can see what we have. So the next thing we're going to do now on this side right here, I want you guys to pay attention. So just pull this backward like this, and I'm going to stitch from that. So I'm joining both bands together, you can see. I'm going to stitch it and end it where the zipper cover starts. You can see. So I'm just going to trim out that edge just a little bit. So I can simply trim out this part. It's not necessary. and turn this to the front and pinpoint that edge. You can see what I'm having so far. So in case you want to design your pocket loop, maybe you want it to be to square or to, you can just do it at that point. So here, the first thing I'll be doing now, I'll be turning this. So you can see what that side is looking like, right? The next thing I'll be doing now is I'll be locking the belt straps. I'll be locking in the belt straps. After locking the belt strap, I can simply I can put in the lining on the zipper cover itself. So let me just lock the belt strap first, so we can use our waistband and do our lining. So I want you guys to pay good attention to what I'm about to do now after locking this the belt straps. You see what I just did? Just lock the straps. You're going to do the same thing on all of the straps. You can see that. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side also, all through to the down part. So you can see what we have. After stitching the strap, you can see what we have so far. So the next thing I'll be doing now is where this one ended right here, you can see I'm going to cut, that's from our zipper area, I'm going to cut my waistband. So here, just open this up, you can see, which is the down part. Open it up. So I'm going to put my band. Make sure the written part is actually readable. You can see that. So fold this backward. Leave a little bit of ease at that hem. Fold it back, you can see that. And simply make a stitch. You can see that. You can see that. As you can see, your trouser is almost ready. You can see what we have so far. So when you turn it to the back, this is what your waist is going to look like. You can see that. So this is what the edge is going to look like. So the next thing I'm going to do now is on this side. So I'm just going to make I'm going to put my my pocket lining, the zipper lining. So I cut 2 pieces of lining on this one, as you can see in my hand. So I want you to pay attention here. So from this down part right here, I'm just going to put my lining on the front side. Don't forget, I'll just put in this. You can see that. Next thing I'm going to do is to turn this to the back. You can see what I did. Turn it like that, you can see. Then you're going to make a stitch to hold the lining down. You can see. You can see what we have. So I'm going to trim out that edge. You can see what we have at that side. So simply fold this one backward like this. You can see. Make sure the edge is actually straight and accurate, and you can give it ironing to hold the gum very well. So you're going to stitch this place from that edge right here. You can do a design on your, in case you want to do some design on that edge, you can simply do your design, but this is going to be a straight overlap, right? So I'm just going to stitch this straight down. I'm going to stop it right here. You can see that. So I'm just going to trim out that edge, just like that. I can simply do a turn up, turn it inside. You can see that. Take your time, the edges are smooth. You need to take your time to give that place ironing. So you can see what we are having behind. You can see that part. We are almost done. All this side has to be inside of the waistband itself, you can see. So you still need to take your time to give it a good ironing. So you can see what we have. It's quite simple, right? So the next thing we're going to do now is make sure you can see what we have. So on the other one also, which is the second waist, you're going to do the same thing. We're going to start from that back side, you can see. I'm just going to place my waistband, my waist right here, you can see. I'm going to make a lock. So after locking that place, so don't forget we actually added 3 inches external allowance on the belt loop. So here I'll be placing 3 inches. You can see that. So I'm just going to stitch it all straight down. So at that place also, I'll be placing in my belt loop. I'll place my belt loop at that place. I already stitched over, so I'm just going to loosen that place. Yeah. Make sure you open that place up. It is very important for your ironing. Make sure you're not stitching that place, so that you can have a smooth ironing at that place and your trouser can be relaxed. You can see that. So at this place, I'm going to place in my loop. I will stitch it straight down. So from that zipper area also, I'll be adding 3 inches gap, you can see. Then I'll make a straight stitch. Make sure this place you're having so that place will not overlap one another. One is not going to be taller than the other, so make sure that place is accurate. So I can simply stitch it all down. So I'm going to trim out that part. You can see what we have. I'm going to trim out this area also. So after doing that, the next thing I'll be doing now is to lock down my loop. I'll lock down all the loops. And I'm going to do the same thing all the way down. So as you can see, after stitching it all the way down, I'll be using my waistband, just measure the length in which I wanted. You can see. Now simply cut it out. So make sure that side is at a readable part, you can see. So I'm going to start my stitch from that area. I'm going to leave some ease on the loop, and I can continue my stitch. You can see that. You can see what we're having. So just continue your stitch. So here I'm going to stop at this place so I can do I'll be able to add my lining to this place. So I want you guys to pay attention to this place also. So in order to close up this place, this is the second lining. This one is a little bit larger, you can see that. So that is going to cover my pocket cover entirely. You can see that. It's going to cover my zip allowance entirely. So I'll be stitching this from this edge right here. You can see that the right side of the lining is facing the right side, is facing the zipper area, which is the right side. So I'm going to stitch it all the way down, and make sure this one is long so that it will extend to your crotch cuff, so that you can use it to lock your crotch cuff also. You can see that. So here I want you to pay attention to this place. So I'm going to fold this backward a little bit and make sure it covers the zipper. You can see. So after that, place in your waistband, and you can simply continue. You can see that. Now basically you can leave the edge looking like this. So if you turn it to the front, this is what's the, let me just trim out that part. I'll still have to do some stitch. I just want to show you guys something. So if you turn it to the front, this is what the waist side is going to look like. This is what the zipper is going to be. So if you want it to be straight like this, you can leave it like this. But if you want that edge to be sharpened, let me show you. Just place it and just make a slant on that edge right here. You can see that. So now I'm going to make a trim on that side, and I can simply turn it to the front. So this is what the corporate trouser edge will definitely look like. You can see what I have. So all you have to do is just pull in all those areas. You can see that. Just pull those side inside. So after putting it in, pull all the open surface inside. Make sure all the sides are relaxed. Then you can simply lock that place down to your lining. You can see that. Make sure you fold in the edge of the lining right? Then you're going to just stitch it down. You can see that. This is what the back is going to look like. So you can see what we are having in the front. You can see, just iron it, give it a good ironing. So at the back side, this is what we're going to have. So these two words, first you're going to need to, so to lock our zipper cover, just open it up like that, you can see, and just stitch it straight. You can see that side. Make sure that place is straight. So from the down part, as you can see, you're going to open it up so that you will not be stitching the down cover. You can see that. Open it up and just make a stitch. Make sure your stitch is straight. You can simply lock that part. So you're just going to end it at that edge. So you can see what we have. You can see how simple that is. So after stitching that part and locking it down, so from the inside, you can see what we have. So just hold these two sides down. You can see that. Hold it down and simply lock that place. Just like that. So from the inside, this is what we're going to have. You just need to iron it from the inside. So the next thing we're going to do now is on our waist, to close our waist. But first, I'll have to iron this place and trim those edges inside of the waistband, so we can simply close the waistband itself based on our waist measurements and lock our leg. So that's it. So as you can see, I already ironed this part up, so that place is up. And I did some ironing on that side. You can see how smooth that edge is now. So the next thing I'll be doing now is from here, I'll be locking my waist. So from my zipper part, that's our 35 divided by 2, which will give us 17.5, right? That's from my zipper area. I'm measuring 17.5. So I'll be stitching 17.5 now. So I'll be stitching 1.5 at that edge. So make sure those sides actually align very well. You can see that area, make sure they are aligned very, very well. So I'll be stitching all the way down. Make sure the edges are very aligned. You can see. You can see that. Now we're leaving like half of an inch at that place. So this is what we're going to have on the waist side. So when I open it now and cover this edge up, you can see what we have. Open this side also. And make sure you have your accurate waist measurement. So you can see we have our 35.5. Our 35, that's 35 divided by 2 is 17.5, right? So the next thing we're going to do now is to simply iron the sides, open all of the joining, and we can simply lock our leg and lock our waistband also. We can simply lock our waistband. So that's about it. It's very so that's about it on doing this. You can see how simple that is. So just lock your leg and join your backside. So this is the result we're going to have. So all you just have to do is just to do your buttonhole. So in case you want to see the complete video, check under the channel and make sure you like the video and subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. Peace, and I will see you next time.